Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. If you're here with me in the Discord, YouTube, Kick, or X chat, go ahead, say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Buckaluck is here early. Good morning to you. We have Calvin, Hockey, Shane, Bob, J. Prowse, Julius, TW, David S. Good morning. Fat guy in the building. Scott H, Richard Harris, Paul Yoon, Picky, Anya, Chauncey, Rai, Ripsmod, Trade for Pips, Vlad, Tickhound, Steve, Top Trades, Kirk, Dips, Palo, Modus, Chewy, Brian, good morning. What's up, Randy? Good morning, Savage. Randy Savage. What's up, Coach Steve, Lapsiak, Yama, Yaz, Justin Perales, Haas, Nuts in the building. Black Amex, Mitch to the max, Stoli, Macmo, Kamina Kai, Mitch to the max, Big Guy, Rhino Trader, Gilly, Chubu, Launchpad, Morale Matters, Dexter, Navy Guy, TDG, Chad, Hungry Traders, the NASDAQ Spy, Sander DBE, the one and only DM8, Cube, Blaze, Go Hard, Greg, Godrek, Nick Trong, good morning. Cicino, Tricks, Lamar, Maricel, good morning. Tread Seeker, Bullet, George Marco, Woots, Pocket Aces, AFA, Picky Anya, MVH, good morning to you. What's up, Nilly, G. Carroll, Allie Rose, Troy Taylor, Christopath, good morning. Big Guy, Dad Darn Bro, Jay Loosh, Mass Rick, good morning. What's up, Airmark, Digital Adam, Raina, Cat Nads, McDurf, Morbay, Tito, what up, Scott Martin? Let's do this. Right now we are just, look at this range that we've been in. How long has this been? About an hour. Been in a very tight wiggle. The old wiggle range. Today's news schedule is not very pumped up either. We do have a lot of Fed speakers that start kicking off, I think at 8:30 our time. No, not even, 9:45. We get data at the bottom of the hour, but it's not really that important. We're going to get the Chicago Fed National Activity Index at the bottom of the hour, but then it's like nothing outside of Fed speak today. Fed speakers, we get John Williams, who's a voter, at 9:45. Then at 10, we're going to hear from Muslim, who's a voter. Noon, we get Mirren, who's that new one, Trump appointee, voting member who said 50 basis points last meeting. And then also at noon, we get Barkin Hammock. That's it. That's the day. Later on, 6 p.m., we get the semis billings report. Not going to be trading, obviously, at that time. So I said yesterday, dude, you're telling me. Sick little 10 G's. It was dope. Get in, get out, be done. But yeah, I expect today to be pretty boring, pretty docile. We do have Monday flows coming in, obviously, so that could shape things quite a bit. We have Apple that's super pumped up. Microsoft still can't make up its mind, just kind of oscillating around. There'll be some good areas in Microsoft here. Yeah, we're at the topping end of the range right now. This is the final, let me see, is this the final trading week? No, we get next week too. 2 days next week for September, but this is the last full week of September. Then we're on to October. It can be very exciting. It's gonna be very, very exciting. We'll have to see how this shakes out. I mean, Nvidia's in this weird oscillating range. Amazon, Microsoft, Meta is pushed up, but kind of testing the lower end of that pushed up range. Apple is mega pushed up, but again, without any news, Let's see what else we have for the rest of the calendar this week. PMI. Jobless claims. Yeah, GDP on Thursday could be fun. Jobless claims, GDP. And then on Friday, PCE. Okay. So tail end of this week could get exciting. Thursday, Friday. Kind of all I'm really seeing. Wednesday's going to be super boring. Treasury auctions on Wednesday. I don't think PMI is going to be that big of a deal tomorrow either. So we'll have to see. We'll take it in stride, but probably like the last, if we have like slow activity this week, the last slow week before it really starts, get a lot of flow, more volume activity into Q4. So think saying Q can hit 25,000 this week? Maybe. We'd have to have some really bullish news or just continue to zombie rally, but we'll have to see. There's a lot of moving pieces, right? Maybe the catalyst can be the tail end of the week, GDP and PCE. Oh, maybe. We'll see. That's the answer. We shall see. Finally got a Funding Ticks 50K account to trade here. Nice. What are you guys all trading on? I have Funding Ticks 0 accounts, 100Ks. I got 3 of those. I got my Take Profit Trader accounts, which I still... When do I have until the passies? I don't know. I think I can pass whenever, but I have those. What else? My Project X Tradeify accounts. I can trade those whenever I want. Probably got to get a Funding Ticks trade on. I think it's... Let me see when my 7 days are up on that. My last trade on those was... Let me see. September 16th. Oh, I got to trade these today or tomorrow. Well. Yeah, I got to trade these today or tomorrow. We are breaking down below the previous day mid. We have a lot of liquidity underneath in the S&Ps here. I just don't know if there's anything worth taking. Let's see. What's the minimum trade time in Funding Ticks, by the way? Guys are trading Apex, Tradeify, TPT, a live account, nice. Top Step, good. 5 minutes is the minimum trade time? That doesn't seem right. That seems completely wrong. 10 seconds? Okay, that seems more accurate. I got to trade these today or tomorrow. We are pushing down below 6,700 here in the S&Ps, but I don't think we have enough juice yet. Maybe wait until the bottom of the hour. 10 seconds. Thank you. Thank you, Kes. Eval on 50K Pro Plus. 7,000 to go. 700 to go. Gotcha. Guys, go spam DJ Khaled from Funding Ticks on X to take better care of Ripsy. We need code Ripsy 50% off. That'd be funny. I mean, the deal's pretty good still. Isn't it? I posted about it. Isn't it like 35% off or something? It's something good. I forget when the flash sale ends. I thought it was a pretty good deal last time I posted about it. Can we copy trade multiple TPT accounts during the eval on TradingView? Ooh, I don't know about that. Maybe if you have like the back end plugged into TradeSync or something like that. Why would you want to trade TPT through TradingView, by the way? It's going to be super laggy and slow. It's going to be horrendous. You don't ever want to do that. Are these my Funding Ticks? I'm going to try a short here in Funding Ticks just to see. Breaking the day mid. If we break down below 66.98 here in the S&Ps, this thing can crack. So it's one contract. I just want to see if we can push this below that 66.98 liquidity in the S&Ps, because this is kind of like a quintuple tap breakdown. Potential of like fading quite a little bit, but 66.98 has to give out. Let's see if it wants to. There's gonna be a lot of liquidity down here, so it really is dependent if we have enough participation to break below. Yeah, I would never trade TPT through TradingView. That's a freaking nightmare, bro. Absolute nightmare. TradingView should only ever be used as a trading platform if you're plugged into CQG. Anything other than that is going to be super slow and disastrous. I want to see 98s give out. Let's see if they have enough pressure here. They just might not. I use TradingView and never have any issues on my evals and funding accounts. Yeah, I mean, but it's still, you're gonna get a little bit of lag, dude. It's not the same as trading on like CQG like I do with my real account. It ain't the same. A lot of people down here. They're trying to push it through, but you know, might want to get out of this thing, to be honest. It's been longer than 10 seconds too. See if we can get out of this with a little break-even scalp. Yeah, 66.98 is just kind of an annoying little nut to crack there. I'm at 67 quarters just to fill that one contract. And we tapped and rallied. Where do we go? 67 halves. There's one takeaway. I will retrade this after this 8:30 liquidity comes in too, just to get right on this. What platform do you trade TPT on? You can't use CQG unless you're trading like if you're paying for it. I don't know of any props that use CQG. I'm not aware of any, at least. See if they reject under 6,700 here. No, I'm just gonna close that. Yeah, I was at 67 quarters. They tapped 67 quarters, didn't fill me, and then they tapped 50s and didn't fill me. It's fine. No big deal. TPT, I'm trading on Tradeovate. Rain uses CQG for evaluations or for like which program? Evals, that's pretty dope. That seems pretty fancy pants. All right, we got 12 minutes until the bottom of the hour here. Get more liquidity coming in. It does look like they kind of actually slammed that up into 75 temporarily here. Let's see if we can catch this back down towards 70 at all. Wouldn't mind that, actually. We can slam this through 69. Because then we can tap back into towards 69. Let's do one peel here. And then one more here. At least reducing the red down a little bit. This is what happens when you get slow tape. Let's see if we could do 67 again. Kind of what I want. Where are we at? 67. Ah, you can't do that there. Hold on 1 second. There we go, 67 quarters. TradingView trades Tradeovate. I'm confused. Yeah, but again, it's not. You're not getting like tick data. You know, it's just. It's not a. It's not good. I wouldn't recommend it. All right, take that off. Reduce it by $70. Whatever. Trying to trade with literally nothing. Yeah, let's do the bets on the predictions here by 9 a.m. Time is it? Yeah, we got time. Oh wait, did I not do this? Above or below? Yeah, way above. I gotta pay the aboves for yesterday. I didn't pay out the predictions yesterday for some reason. That was weird. Okay, so what are we at? 773. Let's do this. All right. You folks can gamble on the NASDAQ now. How's the new phone? I love it. I mean, I had a lemon for my 16 Pro Max, so anything's better than what I had. It is significantly faster. It is colder. Like, it doesn't heat up, and the battery lasts way longer. Like, I went to bed last night, my battery was at like 54%, and I was using it all day. So, whereas like my battery used to be at 10% when I was going to bed. Sometimes like I'd have to charge it even to continue using it. I use my phone a lot though, not for like fun times, but for like working. So I'm on it a lot. A lot of belows voting right now. Still a lot of time left. Got something from Chrome Hearts yesterday. Ended up getting 3 jackets. A Teenage Kicks jacket and then 2 other jackets like a cashmere hoodie. I don't even know how you describe this other one. And some other things. My 16 Pro Max is the worst phone I've ever owned. Funny to hear you say that. Yeah, that's what I always say too. Literally the worst. I think I got a lemon. They wouldn't take it back. Halfway through the year, I wanted to swap it for a new unit and they wouldn't do it. Which I don't really understand. It's just like, bro, go get in the back and just get me a new one, bro. Give me a break. It doesn't hurt you, bro. They're not your phones, man. Write something in the report and give me a new phone, man. Feel cheated due to the hype of the titanium? I don't really care. It's just a colder phone and doesn't overheat, has a lot of battery, works very quickly. The antenna's way better. My service is better. I don't drop Wi-Fi in my house anymore. Like, the Wi-Fi speeds are great. Everything's fantastic with it. Yeah, we're pushing up from that day mid right now. A lot of liquidity there in the S&Ps below 6,700. Not a lot of liquidity in the market right now as far as volume traded. What's up, George? The aluminum apparently helps with signal strength. I think it's where they're putting the antennas now. They're putting them in this, what do they call this? The plateau, the camera plateau. First liquid cooled iPhone, so it better not overheat. I mean, it's very cool to the touch for me. And I was like, if I'm on my phone and I'm doing a lot of working, like uploading videos or like editing videos and doing things, like the back would get pretty hot, and this one is not doing that so far. So all I have is anecdotal evidence. I'm not doing like any benchmarks or anything, you know. Still using a 12 Pro Max, rather upgrade to the Fold 7 instead of a new iPhone 17. Yeah. I wonder what Steve Jobs would have built if he was still around. Probably not this. I can't imagine he would have built this. No way, dude. No shot. Absolutely no shot. So we have Apple, Tesla. Really, that's it. The only two tickers that have significant activity this morning. Significant's really the wrong word, but some activity. Nvidia, Microsoft, all kind of flat next to Meta as well. Probably build an Apple car? I don't think so. Still have the 15, no issues at all to this day. Yeah, the 15, I actually still have my 15. I never turned it back in. I was using that for IRL streaming before we got the S25 Ultra. S25 is good. I need to shoot some video on this thing to see how it compares to the video on the S25, because I've been using the S25 to shoot video and do for IRL streaming as well. Galaxy Fold 7 is really dope, Ripsy, especially for work. Yeah, I don't know if I would want that, to be honest. I thought about getting it and I was like, wouldn't really use it. Using an indicator for the lines on your chart. Spaceman BTC. It's what they always are. Spaceman BTC. We're just trading back down to just below that midpoint of liquidity that we had on Friday. Morning, are they going to swee the lows here or what? I don't know. I mean, there's no volume in the market right now. I just did my little pop shot to get a trade on so they don't close these accounts. That's all. The videos raw are better from the Samsung. If you're uploading it to social media, they're going to treat the iPhone footage with less compression. I don't know. Shooting in RAW and then exporting to Final Cut seems to be pretty damn good, dude, on the new 17. So I don't know if I agree with you there. Do I have a cover on it? I have the woven Tech Wove or Tech Weave or whatever the heck it's called. It's just that. I don't have any scratches on mine or anything. I just put it in the case the moment I got it. But yeah, I think you get way better raw data footage from the iPhone into Final Cut. Richard Harris says, I dare you gay buyers to come and try to find me, LOSERS. You let them know, Richard. Why are they gay if they're buyers, by the way? Help me understand that one. What's up, John? How are you? I didn't get the green case, no. What's your position, Richard? What are you trading? You probably are short 67.02 or something like that. The 16? Like the 16? Have you experienced any lag or glitches? No, dude. No, I've told my wife now like 100 times. Like, dude, I'm so happy with this phone. Like, so much better. I also got the new watch, which doesn't lag at all. And, you know, somebody's selling this. Dude, somebody's chasing this down. Let's see if we can slam this down a little bit without getting any kind of resistance at 6,700. We're 1 minute away from, well, 30 seconds now. See if we can cover this here. I didn't realize we're right at 9:30. One more tick lower is where my cover is at 71 flat. Flush that 71 flat. Just tag 75. There you go. All right, Chicago Fed National Activity Index. See how that fares here. Short from 7K ES. Oh, I don't know that that's a thing, but yeah. Good rips. I just met with Jaquarius Robinson this weekend. That's cool. That's Jamarcus's best friend. How do you like your watch with your Whoop? I love it. Just more data. I got the watch, the Whoop, and the bed all tracking my metrics right now. There's that data nobody cares about. Negative 0.12 versus negative 0.16 estimate. I think the best drop this year is the new Buds. Yeah, the iPhone. The AirPods Pro 3. Those are great. I've used them working out now 2 or 3 times and they're legendary. It's really great. Does the bed know when you're clapping cheeks? It says that you're active on the bed and it starts vibrating. It's pretty cool. Good feature. Do you think all the talks today are going to move NQ? I'd hope for that. I thrive on volatility, so I'd hope for that. We're just caught in this micro range right now. I want to get the new Meta phone glasses. I don't think those are out yet. Not so sure that those are out. We still can't break 66.98 here to the downside in the S&P's. Yeah, I'm getting sent the new Ray-Ban Meta glasses, the ones that have the bigger battery life, and I get like, they're sending me like a limited edition pair that has like, they're all clear so you can see the guts on the side, and then they're transition lenses that turn to like rose-colored glasses. So I'll post those on my IG whenever I receive those. Pretty dope though. Rips, I got burned last week. Switched from 1 micro to 2. I didn't have a good week. I'm sorry. That's a 100% increase in your size. You can get clapped doing that, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that. Chrome Hearts Meta glasses I'd buy for sure. Dude, me too. Those would be sick. Those would be legendary, bro. I'd love those. Earbuds are bad news if you like your privacy. They have the tech now to spy on buds. Well, they're either going to hear me talking about how great life is, or maybe they'll hear me clapping cheeks. I don't know, one of the two, but I don't mind either way. And hopefully they archive a recording that I can listen to at some time later in my life. That'd be great. You like that? Yeah. Man, what a recording. Oh no, not my privacy. Hey, Uncle Rips, would you mind telling us what your game plan is today, strategy-wise? Waiting for something as far as breaking news, headlines, or something that matters. Right now we have neither. So we're going to be looking to the market open, likely. You can play it instead of applause, having an A+ trade. Yeah, that's actually what this sound effect is. It's a compilation of all of the cheeks I've clapped over the years. I just mixed it together, mixed it down into one track from 220 tracks into one. So that's actually what that sound effect is. Newsflash, privacy was gone a long time ago when wireless was created. I mean, did anybody pay attention to what Snowden says? All your phones record you. I just hope that the AirBuds make it all HD recordings now. Maybe we could have some Dolby Atmos sounds of cheeks being clapped, you know? You studied Bookmap this weekend, a lot to take in. Yes, it is. It's not easy to understand. Even after I was staring at it for a year, I was like, oh, I finally got it. And I was like, no, I don't understand this thing still. Takes a while, man. All good things in the market take time. If there was a fast track way to make money, dude, there would be no money in the market. It'd be easy or something. I don't know, man. The reason why this pays so much, and I say this all the time, the reason why this skill pays so much is because it's so damn hard. The harder it is, the more it pays. true. Have you been training? Rips is looking pretty ripped. I mean, I was out in the sun. That's probably what it is more than anything. Where are those kick beats? Well, we're still live on YouTube. We can't do that. Yeah, I spent some time out in the sun the last 2 days. It was nice. We had like monsoon weather out here in Las Vegas, which was terrible. And the sun came out yesterday morning, and then prior morning before that, went on a nice walk around the golf course with the wife and came back, dipped in the pool, went in the spa. It was lovely. Nice, relaxing weekend. Everything's recorded, but all evidence on important criminal cases can be recorded on a toaster with a 6040 by 360 resolution. There we go. Beautiful. And then they actually imprint that picture, that image onto your toast. Last week, I got clapped harder than the stepsis stick in the dryer on premium mode. Well, I mean, that seems like a pretty hard clapping. I will say that. Do you play golf? I wouldn't call it playing golf. I'd say struggle with golf. Monsoon weather, what did it rain, an inch or two? No, dude, I'm being dead serious. Like, I'm sitting in my office and all of a sudden it was just like torrential downpour was just like buckets of water were just being dumped, dude. Straight bukkake from the sky. Fellow golf struggler as well. Dude, I'm the worst golfer. If you ever want to feel good about your own golf game, you just go golfing with Ripsy. I'm horrible. I'm terrible. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I think I'm one of the worst golfers to ever try swinging a stick. Are you considering having a little baby Ripsy? Perhaps. Don't know if I'm wanting to unleash that on the world, but perhaps. What's up, Ribs? Made it late, but glad to be here. I hope everyone have a good trading day. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Hitting a stop ball is difficult. You'd think it would be. I don't know. I don't really have the patience for it. Like every single time I go golfing, I'm like hyped up hole one. By hole four, I'm completely deflated. I'm just like, God, why am I even here? This is miserable. This is terrible. Dude, and then I went and played tennis the other day. I haven't played tennis in a while, and then I went and played tennis. I was like, man, I suck at tennis now too. I didn't used to be that bad. It was awful. I used to be great at tennis. I used to get coaching basically every single day. When I lived out in Puerto Rico, I had a tennis coach who played on clay courts literally almost every single day. It was legendary. And he was like an ex-pro, so he would kick my ass. It was great. But then stopped playing for a while and went back and played with my buddies, and I got smoked. I was terrible. It's like my respiratory system was off. It's like couldn't breathe. Terrible. Richard Harris says, I stuck at any sport that requires running and a ball. Well, that's most of them. Maybe you could try frisbee golf. That's why I only play 9. Dude, I'm telling you, by the time I get to the 4th hole, I have no motivation to play anymore. I hate it. Hey, Rep's interested in sponsoring the #1 skateboard in the world. Who's that? Maybe you should get some golf lessons. Dude, I've had golf lessons before. Me and golf are just not it. I've done the fitted clubs. I've had it. Like, dude, I had a really good pro that was teaching me for a while. And I could just see it on his face. He's like, man, you should not be doing this. He never said it, but I could feel it. I could feel those eyes shooting that look into me like, man, this is a waste of our time, isn't it? JD Sanchez, check him out on IG. Is that your brother, your friend, your son? Being too good at golf means you neglect your business. Maybe. It's a good place to get business done, but man, there's nothing I enjoy about golfing. Attention span. I mean, it's nice to be outdoors and everything. If I drank, I'd probably enjoy golf, but I don't drink. If I drank alcohol, I'd probably enjoy golf quite a bit. But that's the other thing too. You don't drink and you want to go play golf? Miserable. Plus, most people are just getting schmammered on the golf course. George Gankus here in SoCal will get you straight. He says he can turn anyone to a scratch golfer. I'm sure he could. I'm sure a lot of golf pros could fix my game, but I'd rather spend time on the tennis court, personally. Maybe you should shadow box in front of girls. But for why? What would be the purpose of that? Why would I ever want to do that? Have you tried pickleball? What, you mean wiffle tennis? Yes, I've played wiffle tennis and I hated it. Oh, we are shooting up to the top side now. Hey, Rips, have you ever drank cha-cha? No, but I've clapped chocha, if that's what we're talking about. I'm good at mini golf. I wonder if it translates. Dude, last time I played mini golf was a while ago. And I think I got schmammered and I was like driving the ball off the tee and I got kicked out. Pretty sure that's the last time I played mini golf. Apparently, you're not supposed to drive off the tee. It's the one golf that you're not supposed to drive off the tee. How was I supposed to know? I think, how long ago was that? It must have been a long time ago. Oh, also, hot tip. If you're at a bowling alley, you're not supposed to throw the ball overhand down the lane. You also get kicked out for doing that. Hot tip for anybody out there who's never bowled before. You're not supposed to throw the ball overhand down the lane. 2 bouncers might pick you up and physically throw you out the doors. I don't know anything about that, but I'm just saying. Last week, I got clapped harder than a mosquito at a summer barbecue. Coming with the zingers today. The recordings of ICT blowing air is epic. What? What do you, what? I must have missed that one. I have no idea what we're talking about. What bowling alley you go to with bouncers? I mean, it was like a bowling alley that... Wait, this is imaginary, of course. But I would imagine it was like a bowling alley / bar. Bro, we are running now. Richard, why didn't you tell me you were short? I would have counter traded you and just clapped them cheeks, baby. ICT was caught in 4K with the TradingView logo in his YouTube video. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned that and literally it was like, he says he trades paper. It's like, are you guys so retarded? You don't understand, like on a paper account, you just keep resetting it and then you just keep, like you take every single trade like it's your very first trade that you take it and then you record the voiceover after when it's worked. Like, God, what a complete waste of time. What a weird way to live your life. Like, you know those trick shot videos where they're like throwing like a playing card at a hat or like a basketball. They're trying to bounce on one thing to the next thing and then finally it goes in the hoop. Those trick shot videos, they record 1,000+ times and then they upload the one time that works. It's called the ICT trading strategy. You record your paper trades 1,000 times and then you finally upload and do the voiceover for the one trade that actually works. And then a bunch of people who've never traded before go, it's so crazy that the morons that follow that retard can't figure it out. He's the greatest. He's the best. I love him. The crazy part of that post was that people kept defending that he paper trades. I know, I was there, I saw it. It's crazy. It's crazy town. What a weird way to live your life, dude. Grown ass man pushing 60, paper trading for a bunch of people who have never traded in their lives and just deceiving people. Deception for a living. What a way to live. That's why I'd rather follow Dodgy DD. He's the greatest trader alive. Well, I got something to tell you about that broccoli haired freak. Not true. I don't understand the cult he has around him, to be honest. What attracts people towards him? The same thing that, like, because, like, there's just so much fanfare around him, so people, like, are just like, oh, everybody says this guy's great. He must be great. And it's also, like, his delusions of grandeur and his God complex. I don't know. People fall for that. Why do cults work? I don't know. He helped me learn price action. I developed my own way of trading from it, but he's crazy and I had to stop listening to him. So weird and bipolar too much. Yeah, there you go. I hope he helped people in some way, but I think he's a Looney Tune, certifiably. He says God sent him here to be the best trader ever. That's wild. That's called delusions of grandeur. We are blowing out these 800s here. We're at the previous 4-hour mid. Microsoft and Meta kind of waking up here. I'd love to see a retest of 800. Bum, 6705. If that gets swept, where do we go from there? 6709 maybe. Let's see if we retest 800 here. We are 15 minutes from the top of the hour. The aboves are going to win today, I think. That background music, it is so annoying. I mean, you could always mute the stream. That could help. See what happens here at 800. Iris, what's up? You know, just another day in paradise. You know me, dog. There's your little test at 800s again. Let's see what happens. We are holding above the VWAP in Microsoft too. They ran stops above 800, dipped it back down to 90s and ran it again. You know. All right, I'm gonna try this here on that retest. See if we blow out towards 810 at all. See if we get what we want. Trading the Percy today? I don't know if we get some good price action. This ain't good price action for my Percy though. So I'm just trading on funding ticks right now. I want to see this hold above 800s. Lowest test point would be like 795. Oh, we'll see. 2 Condorosas on right now. 6705 line in the sand of the S&Ps. Does your WAP show you when you're clapping cheeks in the markets? It does. It always says something about, you know, the environment that you're in or something like that. I don't know. But yes, it does. It knows. I love the Whoop. The Whoop is amazing. Big fan of it. Apple's breaking out a little bit too here. Fire is showing some exhaustion, but I think we can clap it up to 810. We'll see. If we pull back, 795 is like a great pullback spot. You can see they are capping off quite a bit up here. See if we break out of those 4s. Best in talking about Argentina right now. Pushing up through the potential here through the 5s. 6705 still that area to tag in the S&Ps as well. We shall see. Could you trade using someone else's chart setup? Sure. Why not? I would prefer to trade my way, but yeah, I could probably trade with somebody else's setup. Filled one of the contracts here. Put a stop here at... I do a stop. I guess it's a stop. I think. Let's see if this is a stop. I've never used the DOM here on Trade of 8. Are we out? Okay, that worked. That was a stop. Whatever. Can you tell when you're in a trade with your WAP? Why are we calling it a WAP? Why no more Puerto Rico? That Act 60 sounds pretty inviting. It was called a different act when I was out there. It was called Act 20. Go try living on an island for 6 or 7 years straight. And let me know how that works out for you. Just tell me that you love it. Your live video stream from last week, defarts. Oh, yeah, that. I forgot about that. Hawaii is not the same as Puerto Rico. It's still island time, but it's the roads in Puerto Rico are something else. I mean, there's just a lot. There's a lot to unpack there. Can mainland USAers vote in Puerto Rico? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's a U.S. territory. It's not like it's non-U.S., you know? It's a U.S. territory. Lived in Puerto Rico all my life and I love it. There you go. Different strokes for different folks. I like living in Las Vegas. Everybody's different. Richard Harris says, buyers, the entrance to the gay parade is at 6705 quarters. You should be excited. What's wrong? Don't know, Richard. You tell me. What is wrong? Spearfishing and PR is fun. I've never done that. I've almost been killed on a jet ski in Puerto Rico. That was fun. Those swells come out of nowhere, dude. I did some dumb things. By a spearfisher, I presume? No, wasn't a spearfisher, just the ocean. The ocean almost swallowed me. First time I was like, dude, I'm not enjoying being swallowed right now. Rips, what is the indicator you use on TradingView again? My whole thing got resetted and didn't get saved. It's called a Spaceman BTC. Missouri has the same tax benefit now, no tax on capital gains. Seriously? I think I heard about that actually. Mario Kart music. Volume on the right side, VP VR. Or, yeah, VP VR? VR VP. VR VP. Bro, this dude has an issue. Which dude has an issue? There you go, Sovereign Pulse. Spaceman, BTC, VR VP, and VWAP. There you go. Don't forget about the magical drawn lines. Gotta draw those yourself. This music and techno last couple of days have been top tier chef's kiss music to trade to. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you on that one. I don't know why the AI mod blocks that. It's so weird. Kick AI mod, I'll never understand. The things it lets through and then the things it blocks is just so weird. What's up, Jay? Well, good morning. How you doing this Monday? Good to have you with us. There you go, Elite Trader. Let them know. You let them know, player. Dude, I found out the lamest thing. I ended up ordering 3 of these stupid iPhones, and 2 of them came to my house. One of them was an AT&T version. And then what was so weird about it is that I activated on AT&T, and I tried to add my secondary eSIM because I run dual SIMs on all my phones, and it didn't allow me to. And it's like you have to wait 60 days. Like, why is AT&T selling 60-day locked phones? Like, what is that? So stupid. Scratchgate real rips with the pros. I have 0 scratches on mine, knock on wood. You know? 0 scratches so far. What's up, MG? But yeah, the one I ordered from Apple, no problem. Yeah, Gus, it deleted it again. The AI mod does not like that hate, apparently. I don't know. Dual SIMs, like 2 phones in one. 2 phone lines in one. 2 phone numbers per phone. So you can tell like who's getting your number sold and who's spamming you and stuff like that. Use a cover on your phones, Rips. I mean, I got this is the tech woven case from Apple. I also have the ghost case from D-Brand coming whenever that comes. What's up, Big Pebbles? Richard Harris says, I could scratch my trade at 67.03 quarters, but it's a 2-point stop. Low, 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 low. That's right, bitches. Get KF here. Nya, ya, ya, ya. Bah, ya, ya, ya. Let him know, Richard. Oh, yeah, if we do get 250 likes, we'll continue streaming here on YouTube. We got 5 minutes till we pay out the predictions. 4 minutes, actually, until we pay out the predictions. For you gamblers here on Kick. So we'll have to see. Coming back down here after touching just under 67.05. Why would you hide Governor FOMO? They're talking about Richard Harris, I presume. Ripsmod. Context. Context is everything, Ripsmod. He's talking about Richard Harris. Not anything bad. Yo, Rips, plays an Egyptian-style techno beat. You won't be disappointed. Here you go. I could build pyramids to this song. You know? I can see myself just covering a pyramid with limestone to this. You know? Just building like a huge power plant, pretending that it was a tomb and tricking everybody 2,000 years later. Got him! Yeah, we're still dancing around here. I was watching an episode of the Y-Files on that like 3 hours ago. Nice. That's why I talked about it. I knew that you were watching it. By the way, I love that shirt that you're wearing today. It's beautiful. Crazy meaning funny. What are you talking about? Building a pyramid is crazy though? Yeah, sure. Why not? Do you also produce music? I have. I haven't in a while, but I have before, yes. I haven't in a very long time. I didn't even build a studio here. Never got around to it. I had a studio at our place in California. But then I have all the gear. I just was like, nah. Too focused on everything that we're building over here. You know, like the stream and the socials. We're going to have something coming out here pretty soon. Ribs is a perk guy. Percussion? Yeah, I do play the drums. Play the drums, play the guitar, and I sing. So my musical talents or lack of talents. Can you buyers just get enough courage to go up to 67.05 quarters? I'm getting bored in this. Take me out or I go to 66.96. Okay. Richard Harris, you are the only person I know who makes chopping around in a 4-handle range exciting. Last week I got clapped harder than a snow bunny in the hood. Well, sounds like a round of applause. You're a bottom guy? It's a good person to be. Best drummer is who? Yeah, bottom's pretty good. Carey, maybe? What's his name? God, I'm drawing a blank right now. Neil Peart's good. Carter Beauford. Carey, for sure. Yeah. There's so many talented drummers these days. El Staparadio or whatever his name is. He's a mutant alien. Carter Beauford is so sick. He's so dope. Does anyone know the max funding Tix accounts you can trade at once in the sim funded stage? There's some, that's a headline. Oh, that's 9 a.m. My bad. Didn't even realize it's not. Oh, we got to pay that. Let's see. Let's see what the open of the 9 a.m. candle is. Let's see. So it's above or below 770. Let's see. The 9 a.m. candle. The open of the 9 a.m. candle is 798. Not even close. The aboves win. Congratulations. You've won. Congratulations to you gamblers out there. Bostic coming out with an interview saying that we could cut rates further. Isn't Bostic a non-voter right now? Am I high on drugs? Isn't Bostic even a voter? Hey, he's not a voter. Who cares what Bostic has to say? Shut up. He doesn't even vote next year. You say you're thinking about doing a book map course? Yeah. I just need to have time to do it. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hang in there. Took a couple little scalps on funding ticks this morning. That's it, but be right back. All right, we are back. Market's going nowhere fast. Amazing, exciting, invigorating, wild, extreme price action this morning. Yeah, Bostic says this. Penciling in only one rate cut for 2025. Oh, really, Bostic? You being a non-voter, penciling in. Wow, how exciting. So weird. Who cares, bro? Remember, if we get 250 likes, we'll stay live on YouTube for the open. We're sitting right now at 99, so 150 to go. I think you legends can pull it off. Just saying. Back up to pushing up above 800 here. Do we have another B for open? Oh, bet? No. We're probably going to wait until the gambling to do that. Going to YouTube just to send a like? Wow, you're too kind. Unbelievable. Well, yeah, market's going nowhere this morning. A little bit unfortunate that we don't have much to trade yet. Definitely some players pushing this around, but it was interesting to see when we kind of fell out of balance there at 9 a.m. that got bought right back up. We're now going for these highs again. You might get that 67.05, Richard. Could be that time for you. Morning rips and everyone. What's up, Kenny? Jumped on Kick, figured I'll be here for when you ditch YouTube. Yeah, this is the place to be. You get rewarded for being in Kick. I wish YouTube had something similar to that. They just don't have anything like that on YouTube. You get rewarded for being here on Kick. It's a lovely deal. Highly recommend it, man. There's your little micro flush. Tapped 805, micro flush back down to below 800 here. Probably get some more liquidity coming into the market at 9:15, 9:20, 9:25, and then finally the open, 9:30. Do I like Nora and Pure? Sure, they're great. Great producers. What's up, July Peppers? YouTube still in the Stone Age. It's very weird how they have not improved their live streaming very well. They could be doing so much more over there. I don't know why they don't focus on it. Like, they introduced this weird, like, top fans leaderboard thing for, like, the chat. It's just like, okay. Don't really do much. Whatever, you know? What an exciting morning of price. Very exciting. So, took like, what is it, 3 trades here on funding ticks. Or scratch day here. Nothing traded on Take Profit Trader. Project X. Nothing traded over here. And then obviously the Percy. Nothing traded on the Percy. Nice balance, 513,000. I've been considering taking some out. I just don't know. I have no idea what I want to do. Try to run it up to 1 million. I don't know. We'll see. Just so a dev can say I did something. What? I missed the first part of that. Oh, yes, the YouTube thing. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. I feel like they don't want a share of that live streaming market kick, just swallowing it, and I missed that, yeah. Run the 1 million, but don't do 100 cons. I mean, that's a tall order, brother. Too interested in tracking you to make it better. That's true. I could see that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna trade much early this week. I might just be waiting till Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Probably Thursday, Friday. To take like anything meaningful, you know? We'll see. Anything can happen. I don't wanna like count anything out yet, but maybe withdraw everything over 500K. I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? Could also do some in T-bills, but then it's just like, it's just not that much money. I've had like 10 million in that account. Yeah, then you put 9 million in T-bills and then they actually do something. Richard Harris says, come on, buyers, stop teasing me. I'm right here at 67.05 quarters. Been here for over an hour. Get me out of this boredom. Okay. Is that your sell stop? Is that your limit order? What's at 67.05 quarters? Goals are small at the moment. Yeah. Sounds about right. I mean, we're continually pushing up into this higher liquidity, but there's no volume right now. Because why should there be? Microsoft's dead in the water, just sideways. Nvidia's finally coming out of the gully of despair. Meta's pretty sideways. Tesla kind of sideways-ish. Amazon and Google look like they want to roll, but they're not doing it. I thought life picked up in September. Well, depends, man. Right now, it's lower participation still, but anything can happen, dude. Anything. Anything at all can happen. See what happens at the quarter of the hour. I mean, just being in a tight range overnight will build up buyers and sellers on both sides. So we have basically there to there are your tight bands, and then the liquidity sweeps or anything below that. Yeah. So maybe we exchange some liquidity up here in this pocket, take it and come back down, and maybe auction down to, see if there's any liquidity down yonder. Not really. See here. There's a lot of liquidity down here that would be pretty dope. But maybe we just run this liquidity higher and then somehow crater 200 points. Could be interesting. Wild to me, that's a whole section of our planet. What? Oh, Nvidia worth more than Canada now. Maybe. Maybe their market cap is bigger. Who knows? Happy Rosh Hashanah to my peeps tonight. There you go. Be part of the tribe, GK. I prefer to get taken out. I've been short for over an hour, and math kit when to trash. Well, maybe you'll get saved, Richard. Who knows? Rips, you put much thought focus into chart patterns, bear, bull flags, rising wedges. I mean, naturally, yes, but I mean, chart patterns are, I mean, you can see it. I'm more focused on the structure of the market, the volume profile. Structure of the market means more than candlestick patterns to me, but candlestick patterns will show you pretty much the same thing that I'm looking at. It's all one and the same. It's just the same data differently interpreted. Stack of orders at 24,950 is probably fake, right? What do you mean by fake? And what do you mean by fake? It's only 152 contracts. It's nothing. Certainly not fake that somebody put that there. It's not fake. House disappeared after 3 months. Good news for you, Bear, is that you can just click a button and for $2 paltry you can get it right back. More Ropes was the setting for the indicator. Also, I can't find that one like yours. It is right here. Spaceman BTC key level, version 13.1. There it is. It's free. All right, we got 14 minutes till the market opens, which means 4 more minutes to get 250 likes on YouTube. We are currently at 120, so need 130 more likes. Not looking so hot. Liquidity at 6740 on ES. 238 contracts. Again, who cares? YouTube is living in the Stone Age. Yeah, I agree. Tend to agree with you, 100%. Yeah, the open should be exciting. We should get a lot of displacement off the open and then be able to trade around that. So we'll see. Biggest weekend ever for iPhone sales, says Apple. Sounds about right. New iPhone so ugly. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. Do you go live exclusively with Market Clubhouse members? I do not. I go live with Discord, Kick, and YouTube every morning at 8 a.m. All that money there and no reinvestment. They are losing the stream race handily. Yeah, I mean, they're just not interested in battling with Amazon and Kick, I guess. My prepositions are as if anyone cares. That's fine. I was at the mall yesterday here in Orlando and the Apple Store was packed to the gills. There you go. Oh yeah, X too. I forget. X as well. Are you still doing one-on-ones with Clubhouse members? That was a long time ago, brother. Long time ago. Finally free, you got stopped out. Congratulations, Richard. Lovely. Happy to hear it for you. Only took an hour of suffering through that position, right? Did you make money or did you break even? All right, YouTubers. It's been a pleasure hanging with you this morning. A real pleasure indeed. Hope you'll find your way over to Kick. We got up to 144 likes. So I hope you all have a blessed day. I'll be back live here on YouTube tomorrow. We're going to keep the party bus rolling over on Kick as we always do. Thanks for being here. Barely any trades. Good luck. Have a fantastic day.